Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, where we try to find the best way to see the world. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been on the minds of scientists around the world, Disease X. But before we start, this video is not to create panic or misinformation. This video is so that we are prepared and informed of what is really happening behind the scene. And don't take us by surprise. Although it is something hypothetical, it is real and is a possibility. Or why scientists are so worried about this specific virus, and the whole world got hurt by what happened in 2020. And I don't want that to happen again. I'm making this video with respect and information come from serious resources. Let's get started. Scientists say another pandemic is likely and have even identified several viruses that could be a threat.
We've got in many respects the toughest job in the world, which is to protect health against infectious diseases and environmental hazards. And it is tough because we know that the risks of new and emerging infections, including those of pandemic potential, is increasing.
But there are currently few approved drugs or treatments for these potential threats, nor is there much in the pipeline. Everyone still remembers the most deadly and destructive situation on our planet with COVID-19. Situation that is still fresh in our minds. And even more so for people like me who lost someone I love because of COVID. The likelihood of COVID-19 disappearing anytime soon is very low. In fact, scientists expect that the virus will eventually become endemic, causing seasonal illnesses each year. During the last week of 2023, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recorded nearly 34,800 COVID-related hospitalizations, a 20.4% increase from the previous week. COVID-related deaths spiked 12.5% over the same period. Medical facilities in several states have reinstated mask mandates or issued recommendations for masks in recent weeks as cases continue to rise. Now just imagine a disease currently unknown, yet powerful enough to cause another global pandemic. This is not a plot for a sci-fi movie, but a real concern among scientists. They call it Disease X. UK and US healthcare professionals are preparing for a potential new pandemic known as Disease X, which could be more deadly than COVID-19, with the capacity to result in 20 times more fatalities. Disease X could potentially cause up to 50 million deaths, 1.165 million. That's how many deaths the CDC tracked in the US due to COVID-19 as of December 30th. COVID was listed as the cause of death of 3.6% of US death records in 2022, a drop from 5.6% in 2020 and 2021, according to the CDC. Disease X is a term coined by the World Health Organization, WHO, to represent a hypothetical unknown pathogen that could cause a future epidemic. It's a serious microbial threat that we currently know little about. Just like COVID-19, Disease X could originate from a vast reservoir of viruses circulating in wildlife, with the potential to spill over and infect humans. COVID-19 was an example of a Disease X when it first emerged. The expectation is that Disease X could have a mortality rate 20 times that of COVID-19.
But it's time we discuss this. Healthcare professionals across the world are gearing up for a new potential pandemic, a pandemic which they say will be known as Disease X. No, this disease has nothing to do with Twitter's new name, neither is it a social media plague. Disease X is a legitimate health scare, the next unknown disease of epidemic potential. This term was formalized by the WHO in 2018. It was named X because of the lack of knowledge about it. It's not known what this disease will be, whether it will jump from animals to humans, or whether it will be a mysterious lab creation. But one thing scientists are certain about is this: Disease X is coming. They don't know when, they don't know how. What they do know is that it could be far worse than the Wuhan virus, that it could cause more deaths than the Wuhan virus.
Although we don't have specific statistics for Disease X, the World Health Organization estimates there are between 631,000 to 827,000 unknown viruses which have the capacity to infect humans. This underscores the potential power and impact of Disease X. Scientists are worried because as mankind breaks down barriers between humans and other species through activities like deforestation and live animal markets, increasing the chances of a virus spilling over from animals to humans.
Carved right out of the forest.
Everything you see around me is part of what's called La Pampa. Until just a couple of years ago, all of this was pristine Amazon rainforest. But hundreds of gold miners were given concessions here, turning this into a vast desert that stretches for mile after mile.
Many will find these scenes distressing. The birds are distressed. But this is how it's always been done over here. Some say it's no more cruel or dangerous than factory farming. But mixing ducks, geese and chickens like this, well, it's how avian flu can spread and other virulent zoonotic diseases.
An outbreak of disease X could have a significant impact on the travel industry, similar to the COVID-19 pandemic. Airports, being high-risk areas with people from different regions moving through a central location, could become hot zones for disease X. To avoid a pandemic, scientists are encouraging the development of platform technologies, including vaccines, drug therapies, and diagnostic tests that could be rapidly adapted and deployed in response to an array of future outbreaks. When traveling, some of the most common viruses one can encounter include malaria, dengue, typhoid fever, and chikungunya, just to mention few. Countries at high risk for COVID-19 are also places to be cautious about. To protect yourself, it's important to stay up to date with your vaccines, maintain good hygiene practices like regular hand washing, avoid contact with sick people, and follow local health advisories. In conclusion, while disease X remains a hypothetical threat, it's a powerful reminder of the importance of vigilance, preparedness, and respect for the delicate balance of our ecosystem. Stay safe, stay informed, and remember, knowledge is the best defense. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. And liked always. See you next time.